Hello, welcome to a recap of the Maywood Chambers of Commerce first annual Access to Capital event. This incredible event helped to bring together bankers from major lending institutions with local entrepreneurs in order to help them understand the importance of obtaining capital that can ultimately be used for them to help grow their business or for new entrepreneurs to actually start their own business. One of the major highlights of this event was a discussion that centered around using OPM, which stands for Other People's Monies, as far as using loans and lines of credit to be able to leverage it in order to help grow one's business. So with that being said, let's get to it.
I just have one thing to add. Aside from the lines of credit, if you have a bank account for your business and you've been established for some time, start with a credit card. Go in and talk to your banker about a business credit card. That's a great way to start. Start with even if they will only extend a $1,000 limit or a $5,000 limit, start with that. Any type of business credit at all will look good that you're starting to build that.
I'm a real estate investor, general contractor, and I happen to know the owner of this place too. So in my experience on the general contractor side, right, there's always alternative means to get capital. You can always get money. You have to put money in the categories. That's the cheapest money. That money is going to be the least expensive money. You can go in, no tax return, get a line of credit on it. You can get a credit card. They're not going to ask for a tax return. Now you can get multiple credit cards, 0% interest. That's cheaper than the term loans or the other products they may have, and you can use that to invest. Now the thing that we have in our industry in construction is because we'll have that turnover where, okay, we're going to get a lump sum of this. So we're not as worried about if we run a credit card up and put $30,000 on there and it's max. But when it's a personal card, it's going to damage the credit. When it's a business card, that's why it says establish that relationship. Open your business account. Hey, I want to establish the relationship. Okay, I got one account. Okay, I got a savings account. The next thing should be, like they said, that business credit card. So now you start to establish that. Now it's 5 representations of banks here. They didn't say stop here at my door and don't go see nobody else. He said, hey, see who has an appetite for what you have. They actually all have an appetite for credit cards. But they may give you different limits. So that's a way that the individual that doesn't want to use a tax return can do that. That's one way. The other way is it's a whole secondary market of private lenders, people who have money, who are willing to lend to stuff like that. Not just hard money, then private money. Hard money is going to charge you those double-digit interest rates, right? Private money is I got $250,000 in my bank account that's just sitting there, and I'm getting 2%. I can give it to you. You're gonna put it in this house. That's gonna secure my money, and I'm gonna charge you 7%. So I'll make a little bit more. That's where they can get that money. But now you're talking about finding that individual who's in that lane, and then that's an open avenue for any business. But that's a secondary market. That's a different type of product than what they offer. So sometimes when we're doing business in those arenas, we have to have those multiple lines. You got to have the credit card from one of those guys, or 2 or 3, and then you can say, okay, now I got this revenue. Well, for your line of credits and the loans, you're gonna need the tax return. You have to make that decision to say, you know what? Let me talk to the accountant. Hey, I do need this loan. I need to purchase I need to make a major move. So the accountant's gonna tell you, hey, you're gonna have to pay $30,000 in taxes. So start putting up $5,000. You got a $30,000 job for profit this month. Put up 10. And now, when it comes to the end of the year, you pay that taxes. It's not a big deal. But if you wait, don't put that money away, pay that, you're gonna get that bill. How am I gonna get 30,000 on April 15th? It's not gonna even make sense. So everything is strategic about how you plan. So those people who've been in business in those industries for 20 plus years and not operating this way, there's ways to get into that and grow. We're not locked in, it's just knowing how to maneuver. Some of those cheat codes. Like you say, okay, maybe you do start that business, get 2 years under that business that's solid, because maybe the construction industry is a little bit too risky for some of these individuals. So let me get a nice revenue, cash flowing business, and then I'll use that as my my fuel, if you will, to the business that is not so appealing to me.
There you have it. Like I said, it was an awesome event. And if you missed it, don't worry. There's more good things like that to come from the Maywood Chambers of Commerce. So I encourage you to go ahead, if you get a chance, and check out their website at maywoodchamberofcommerce.org. Also, if you're really sad that you missed the event, well, don't worry. I'm working on creating a full-length video of the whole entire event. So if you haven't already, make sure you friend me on Facebook or you subscribe to Maywood Watchdog so I can keep you posted when this actual video becomes available. That being said, you have a great day.